started leaking all over. Story short, our ceiling on the second floor started leaking water. One thing we like to do at night is either drive through the market or walk through the market at night. A lot of places are still at least walkable. They don't really close off the walkways or entrances to the waterfront, so this is our little favorite thing to do. Also, if you walk the market at night, there's less people, so you could kind of enjoy the scenery a bit more. Even though a lot of the stores and restaurants are still closed, it's still preferable in my opinion. Oh my gosh, my phone's dying right now, but I wanted to check my step count. 14.5 today. I'm so tired and I barely ate anything. I also went to the gym today and I did the Stairmasters for like 25 minutes, so I think that's why I'm extra tired. But I have been trying to get back into like a good workout routine and eating healthy, especially the eating healthy part, because I haven't really been doing that. So today we're having a healthy salad and sandwich for dinner. Alright guys, so it's currently 8:46 right now, and I had like this burst of energy to keep working throughout the night. And I want to tell you guys how I'm like nearly done with Matt's site. There's only like a few or two major components that I want to just finalize this week, which is just the search functionality as well as the My Recipe box, which is like your login page where you could make your own profile on the site. There's this plugin that I'm already using that has that if I upgrade to the elite feature of it, but I'm just thinking right now how I am so obsessed with perfectionism that I feel like it's not ready yet. I know that the skeleton is there and it could launch very soon. And my issue is right now, I feel like I want to keep making it look better because I feel like it doesn't look good enough right now and it could look a lot better, but I think it's all in my head because I talked to Matt about it obviously, and this is the look that he wants, just a very simple and modern site. Another thing is that I think just populating the recipes will be the harder part because there's just hundreds of recipes and there's a lot to sort through, or maybe we need to start from scratch and just start populating every time he like has a new video or recipe out, and we'll just like, you know, have it be like that, because I'm not sure if it's important to have like, you know, maybe 100 recipes minimum before we upload. I'm thinking that's the move, but I'm not sure how people do this. Do they just like keep populating it as they go, and somehow over time, after years of doing it, they just have hundreds and hundreds of recipes there? That's what I'm gonna assume. Because how could you launch your site with like already like hundreds of recipes on there unless you like, yeah, I don't know, I'm like thinking too much about it. So I'm about to head to a cafe to get some work done, but before I go, I wanted to show you guys my two new tools for on-the-go charging. This one is the TORRAS Flexline. It's a retractable charger with a built-in cable that pulls out smoothly, it never tangles, and it's very compact, so it's really easy to just throw in your backpack. Plus, the Type-C head has a magnetic self-locking slot, so it snaps into place every time perfectly. And with up to 67 watt output, you could charge 2 devices at once, like your laptop and your AirPods. So whether you're traveling, working, or just keeping your desk neat, it's a perfect space tidy and cord-free solution. I personally love the compact and foldable design, so it's easy to pack no matter what bag I'm wearing that day. And also, whenever I'm out and about, I need to make sure to bring my Minimag power bank because I'm always on my phone one way or another, and I'm sure you guys are, so this really comes in handy whenever I need something quick to charge my phone. It's also very slim in design, so it's not really clunky like the other ones, and it's just very convenient. It's also MagSafe compatible, so you could choose to use wireless charging or use a wire. So if you guys are interested in a compact friendly charging solution, I'll leave a link below for more information. So we tried to hang out at the market, but there's way too many tourists there. It was kind of impossible just to walk down the street without bumping into another person. So we're gonna walk to the International District. The weather's really nice today, so I just wanna enjoy a good walk, especially because I could feel fall coming in already. So I wanna enjoy the sun as much as I can before it gets too cold. Oh, they're open. I could try their pumpkin spice. Alright, the space looks a little bit better. Kind of cleared out some of the clutter that was on my desk. Alright, so now that the desk is somewhat cleaner, I'm going to just finish off my latte here and have kind of a peaceful moment before I do some work. Howell is also circling around right now, trying to say hi. Oh, you don't want to? Don't want to say hi? Okay, I guess he doesn't want to say hi. What do you want then? Why do you keep bothering mommy? Now we're done. Now you can't have any more. Alright, so it's been a few hours and I went on a little grocery run, and in between we did go to Best Buy and I saw this on sale. I saw this on sale because it was an open box, and I've been really wanting one of these magic keyboards for my iPad. Not iPod, iPad. Okay, so it says that this was in excellent condition. I don't see any like marks on, marks on this. Okay, so I just figured out my iPad Air is not compatible with that Magic Keyboard. This one specifically for an iPad Pro. The people at Best Buy has failed me. I specifically asked as well, I said, hey, I have the iPad Air. Will it work with this one? They said, yeah, it should. It's compatible. No, it is not compatible. I'm just gonna try to look for one that's compatible with this specific model. Okay, we just noticed this. There's a huge leak on the ceiling.
What?
What? Right here, right next to this patio. So I am quickly getting ready right now because Matt and I are gonna head out, but the past night and this morning was really hectic. Long story short, our ceiling on the second floor started leaking water after we both took showers that evening, like last night. And we had 2 contractors already come to kind of inspect the place. We had our landlords come and kind of look at the place. And There's still no cause, like there's no root cause that's been determined yet because both the contractors are saying contradictory things. At least we know it's coming from this master bedroom shower that's causing the leak. And there's huge cracks on our ceilings right now. It's crazy. I've never had to deal with this. I don't know. It's been a really hectic past 12 hours having to deal with it. But I was like, what? How do I not talk about this? This is like such a big issue that's going on currently. It's really messy right now, but these are the 2 booze block table that Matt has, and it was lined against this wall in the back. So we had to move it yesterday because it just started leaking all over, and we have this ice chest here to collect any further water damage, but there are 4 different cracks against this ceiling over here. So it's just been a really crazy morning. This was like the last thing I could have imagined to be dealing with at the moment, but it is what it is. Honestly, the more I look at the crack, the more stressed I get because I just don't want to be around this area anymore. It just sucks that we have to deal with this, honestly. I'm just trying to look at the good side. We didn't have anything super important right underneath the leak, so nothing really got damaged. We caught it just in time before it got worse and before it piled on more. Our landlords are super great and they've been very active so far, which we really appreciate. So I'm just trying to look at all the positives in this situation. Anyway, in other good news, I officially got the Magic Keyboard that fits my iPad. I also got a discount because my friend Tim works there, so thank you so much to Tim for giving me the employee discount. I honestly should have done this a long time ago. I also updated the iOS on this iPad to the beta version, iOS 26, I believe it's what it is. And I highly recommend it to anyone who owns an iPad. It just makes using the iPad more usable, if that makes sense. Like, it just makes it a lot more user-friendly if you want to use it as like a, you know, like something to do light tasks on, write notes, catch up on emails. And I feel like it'll be a better use as a second monitor with the beta upgrade. So if you guys have an iPad, I highly recommend just signing up for the beta program to have this upgrade on your iPad.